All right, welcome back to Mars Radio. I'm here with the reoccurring guest. Big D is back. Big D,
That's
how you
right.
been?
I've been good, man. How about yourself?
Been doing really good. Thank you for asking.
Sure, for
Did
sure.
you enjoy the last interview that we did? How did you like how that came out?
I enjoyed it, bro. I really liked it. I like how it was broke down. Yeah, man. I
Okay,
liked it, bro.
cool. So we got a couple topics here. Let's just jump right into our first one. Our first one is going to be LeBron James.
Yeah.
Now he's one of the best basketball players in the world. He just broke the scoring title. He's the most. He has the most points of all time in NBA history. Do you think that catapults him into GOAT talk, or what are your thoughts on that?
No, I don't think it catapulted him into GOAT talk, you know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of things is based off rings, right?
Right.
So there's a lot of players that got way more rings than him. Now, since he's the all-time scoring leader, excuse me, I would say he's the GOAT at that. He'll be the GOAT at that, just that.
Okay.
But if we're talking rings, you gotta say Kobe Bryant. Now we talking GOAT as far as every team he went to, he brought a championship to. I give him the GOAT at that.
That's very true.
So I say he's the GOAT at those two things. But the GOAT overall, I can't give him GOAT before I give it to Kobe.
Okay. And are you a big basketball fan at all?
I hate basketball.
You hate basketball?
Yeah, I don't get it. It's too many games for me. I'm a fair weather fan. When they get into the finals, that's when I watch it.
Okay, so you're not a big Pelicans fan?
Nah. They didn't come to New Orleans till about 5 years ago. And the Hornets came first, and that was in 2002. I was like 42, 43 years. 22, 23 years old. So, no.
So basketball is just not a big.
Nah.
Okay.
Louisiana is all about football. It's all about football.
All right. So, in your opinion, LeBron James is really good at scoring, but it doesn't make him one of the GOATs.
Nah. The GOAT of scoring, yes.
The GOAT of scoring.
Because nobody's going to break that record, right?
So, in your opinion, you think the GOAT overall, like the greatest of all time basketball player-wise, would be Kobe Bryant?
No, before LeBron James, I would say Kobe.
Okay.
And then before Kobe, I would say Tim Duncan. Any one of the players from the Spurs.
Wow.
I'm just saying. If we talking rings.
So you're saying Tim Duncan is more of a GOAT than Kobe Bryant?
Yeah. If we're going to talk basketball, right? So let's say this. Kobe Bryant really wasn't that good. If they would have kept Eddie Jones on the Lakers in 96, we wouldn't be talking about Kobe right now. If you go back and remember that 96 Laker team, Eddie Jones was the man. People forget that. People forget. It's just like Steph Curry. How Steph Curry become the man? They kicked Monte Ellis out of Oakland.
Yeah.
See?
Well, that's his position, though. They had to get rid of him.
They didn't have to.
You can't have two starting point guards on the same team.
Well, players know how to play. Players know how to do what they do.
That makes sense.
They know how to do what they do. Look at what's his name? Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman didn't go into the NBA from college for rebounds. He went in the NBA because he was a good scorer.
Okay.
When he got to the NBA, he realized he was playing with some old niggas. And them old dudes wanted to win.
Okay.
And they needed a young guy to grab the ball because their knees was bad. They would never let Dennis score. Go back and watch it. Look what happened. Mike, he needed Dennis.
Mike definitely needed Dennis.
That's right.
And that second three-peat, he needed Dennis as much as he needed Scottie.
Oh, and I'm going to say this, right? Because, that was my era, right?
Right.
Watching, because like I said, I'm a fair weather fan, right? But you got to remember, Jordan didn't really win all those championships.
So you're saying Jordan isn't the GOAT?
No, Jordan ain't the GOAT.
Okay.
The GOAT title is debatable to whoever choose to say catapult this person or that person. Because you remember, Tony Kukoc, number 7, he won those championships. Okay, Steve Kerr won those championships. I think Jordan probably only played one good game. I could be wrong. So the people in the comments, if you come at me, just come at me. But once again, I don't like basketball, and I know I'm a lot older than a lot of you guys. So, hey, I'm just saying for what happened back in the day.
From what you remember.
From what I remember, not from what I see on social media.
Okay. So Jordan is not the GOAT. Who's the GOAT overall then, to you?
What's his name? Bill Russell?
Bill Russell because he
Bill
has 11
Russell, yeah,
from the Celtics.
yeah. You have to be the GOAT. We talking rings, right? And we talking records, and we talking trophies,
Right, accolades.
awards, all these accolades. Bill Russell.
So let's say Bill Russell's the best. Is Jordan at least number 2?
Kareem.
So Kareem would be number 2 as far as her. I mean, as far as
Kareem will be number 2.
and then Jordan.
And I'm going to say Robert Horry.
Robert Horry above Michael Jordan.
We're talking rings. He got 7. I'm just saying.
Wow.
One shot Rob. Come on. Like, come on.
Big shot Rob.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know basketball, but I know motherfuckers who got rings. Yeah. See? So we talking rings. Now we talking accolades. LeBron, he's the leader, number 1 scorer of the history.
Right.
He used to go at that. He used to go at taking 3 different franchises and bringing the championship there. So he's the GOAT at that. Right. Michael Jordan, he's the GOAT because every nigga in the hood wears shoes.
All right. Well, there you go.
And that's the only reason why Mike's the GOAT. Oh, and by the way, I got a real interest in the movie Air, so check it out.
Okay. All right. All right. Moving along here. I wanted to ask you a question about promotions, right? You know a thing or two about promotions, right? I mean, I
know a lot.
throwing events, promotions, shows, and stuff like that. What kind of advice or guidance would you give to a promoter that's starting out, trying to get his feet wet, trying to throw a couple shows, make a couple dollars for himself?
Piss off all your friends.
And elaborate on that a little bit.
You can't have friends when you're a promoter. You can't have friends. You have to have enemies. The reason why is, and I mean not enemies, you just can't have friends. You got to have associates. I have to associate with the right people. I can't be friends with the people I associate with. And I know a lot of your viewers are going to be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Right. You see, if you got a lot of friends, when you want to do an event, them niggas trying to come for free. Okay. Your friends ain't trying to pay.
Right, because they know you.
They know you. They're going to drop your name at the door.
They need the homie discount.
They need the homie discount. And the homie discount is, oh, bro, I got this shorty, man. Nigga, I ain't trying to pay, bro. I got this chick, and I told her it was all good. Right. See, you can't have those kind of friends. Your friends are the ones who are going to be like, man, my nigga throwing this event, I'm coming to this bitch looking live. Right. See, so you first off, you got to distance yourself from your friends. You got to find a new set of friends. People that don't go out, okay? You need people who your friends who don't go out. Because if they go out, they're going to always want to be in your spots. Then once you get those people in your life that don't go out, it's success. You got to have the money, okay?
So money's definitely a big part of it, right?
Yeah, not your money, though.
But just money in general.
Just money in general.
And explain why.
Because money talk, bullshit walks. You need money to rent a venue out. You need money to get a DJ. You need money to hire help. Right. Okay? So with that being said...
And by help, you mean security, staff, wait
help
staff.
To run the event. Right. So you need help from the DJ. Mm-hmm. Okay? You need help from security. You need help from...
the door
people. You need help from an artist. And the artist is hired help.
Right.
Because I pay you. Everybody that's in these venues, you're hired to do what I say.
Right.
Some people may not like it, but this is how you do it. If I say, if I'm the millionaire, if I'm the thousandaire, if I'm the hundredaire, and I hire you to do a job, I need you to perform the way I hired you. So if you're a rapper, I am hiring you at a low cost so I can make a high cost. So to me, you're not on my same level.
Right.
You're beneath me.
Right.
Because I have the money to hire you.
Right. To just do a service.
To do a service.
That's going to bring me money.
Bring me money.
Okay.
And so now this is why you have a lot of artists, they don't got the plan down. They don't got it. So now a lot of artists, they go into trying to be promoters. And then what happens, you have promoters that blocks them. So that's the other thing. When you're trying to do this, you can't damage relationships.
Right.
You got to be like, okay, I distanced myself from my friends. Now I got associates. I hired help. I can't piss these venues off. Now I got to make deals with the police. Okay? Some people call it snitching. It's deals with the police.
Put them on the payroll somehow.
You got to put them on a payroll. You got
maybe a donation or something.
Yeah, you got to donate, man. You got to donate to these charities, man. Yeah. You got to show face. Right. You know, you got to. And that's the one thing a lot of people, they don't see. You know, they just see, oh, this concert went up like this, right? Mm-hmm. But they don't see what the actual promoter. And see, that's the problem. The promoter gets the bad rep. You know, he's the person that puts the event together. He's not the person that actually throwing the event.
But he gets blamed for everything if something goes wrong.
For everything.
If an artist doesn't perform or show up, promoter's fault.
That's why I don't like my name on flyers.
Right. That's why I don't ever see your name on flyers. Only time I see your name is if it's saying that it's your birthday celebration.
Exactly.
You can't get blamed for having a birthday.
I can't get blamed for that. And see, that's the trick of a promoter.
Right.
You know, you get a lot of these young dudes or these guys that want that name. They want, oh yeah, Bobby D. No shade at Bobby D. But like, this is a big promoter, right? He wants his name out there because he wants people to know this is what he's doing.
Right. That's
his business. That's his business.
It's even called Bobby D Presents, isn't it?
Bobby D Presents.
Yeah.
Bobby D Presents. Yeah. Like, I'll tell you another promoter that does things, Mac 10. Right. Mac 10 is a big promoter. A lot of these tours you see on the West Coast, Mac 10 is sitting at home like this. All right, man, you making that deal? Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's dope. I don't ever see his name though. He's smart.
You're not gonna see it because sometimes why a promoter like myself or a lot of promoters who may not want their name on the flyer is because you might be targeted.
Right.
You know, a female might want to set you up. A dude might want to kill you. Right. Somebody might know you got to be in that establishment that night.
Might want to try and rob you or something.
Might want to try to rob you. Might want to try to just fuck up your event. Or, quote unquote, remember I was talking about those friends.
Yeah.
They all want to come up there.
Absolutely.
They all, this my nigga shit. This my nigga event. Yeah. I don't got to pay. Wait, what? That's why you distance yourself. You say, nah, that's not my event, man. That's not my shit, bro.
Yeah, let's transition into that right there. Why is it that everybody wants the homie hookup when it's the homie, but they'll pay all these other companies, corporations, artists, or people that they don't even know? You know what I mean? Because I was on the phone with an artist that I deal with all the time, and I was talking about booking him, and his price was a little bit more than I had in mind, right? But then I talked to myself. I thought about it, and I was like, well, if that was a different artist, I would probably just agree to the extra bread and just to lock the deal up. Why won't I do it with somebody that's the homie? So I told him, I was like, all right, I'm gonna meet your price rather than trying something like that.
Yeah.
Why don't more people look at things like that?
Because it's I'm gonna say this, and I know a lot of people they're gonna say it because you deal with a lot of artists. So I mean, but this is my job. So you're asking a question, so I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah, let's do it.
The reason why a lot of people they just know you got it. I'm not gonna ask for the homie hookup this time, but I'm gonna ask for the homie hookup on this one. Okay, like this is your show. You my nigga. You supposed to show me love.
Right.
If you don't show me love, I'm gonna tear this motherfucker up.
Right.
Or we not gonna be boys later.
So they want to get into the club free because they know you, but the club down the street, they don't have a problem paying that.
Because they don't know nobody there.
What makes them feel entitled just for knowing
Because they're your boy. They're your boy.
So they should reap some of the benefits just by knowing you?
Yep. That's why I said when you asked me when we started off, first thing first, you got to distance yourself from your friends.
Yeah.
They become enemies.
Yeah.
They go to talking bad about you. Think about every rapper.
Yeah.
Whenever he have beefs, how do we find out all this shit?
Yeah, we're not supposed to know about his
We're not supposed to know about this. We're not supposed to know his wife boned him up the butt. We're not supposed to know that. Who's the only people that know this shit?
The closest ones to
him. The closest to. That's why they say keep your enemies close to you.
Yeah. So you think it all boils down to money?
Yeah.
Because if it was just about knowing them, it wouldn't be a problem. But when they have to know them and come out of their pocket, that's when it becomes a problem,
that's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because, like, say if you throw in an event, right? And, a lot of people, when they throw events, they sit and they talk with their homies.
Mm-hmm.
because you might need a couple dollars from your boy,
Right.
right? So you already don't put in the air like how much this event gonna cost.
Right.
So he's probably like, I'll show you how it goes, right?
Right.
I'll show you how it goes. So you're gonna get on your phone, you're gonna call a guy.
Right.
You're gonna be, and your boy gonna be sitting right next to you, right?
Mhm.
Your boy gonna be like, man, say, bro, you about to call, what's his name? Yeah. So now he's juiced.
Right.
Man, what you need? What, man, I got you. I go in on that with you. For real, I got you. So now he becomes your solid partner. But the night of the event or leading up to it, he think he's throwing the show.
Did that happen to you before?
It happens all the time. Why you think my name ain't on the flyers?
Right.
A movie was about it. Janky Promoters.
Yeah.
Fucking Mike Epps wasn't throwing the show.
Yeah.
He was the solid promoter, the Russell Red.
Yeah. Russell Red Incorporated in conjunction with Jelly Roll Entertainment.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jelly Roll Entertainment was the fucking solid partner.
Yeah.
Jelly Roll's the fat nigga.
Yeah.
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was Mike Epps?
Yeah.
He's just Jelly Roll Entertainment.
Yeah.
He's just one of the homies. See, this is why you gotta distance yourself from your friends.
That makes a lot of sense.
But people don't like that because you feel like if I distance myself from my friends, they're going to talk bad about me. My friends are going to hate on me. My friends, we're not going to be boys no more. When they see me in Walmart, they're going to want to fight. See, so that's why you got to distance yourself.
I think a lot of it, too, is they want the recognition of throwing the event, throwing the show. Like me, I don't really care. I just want the bread.
Yeah. That's all I want.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But some guys, man, they don't see it like that. Dog.
No, they don't.
They don't.
But honestly, those are the ones that really only throw 1 or 2 shows and then they go back to doing whatever they were doing because it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen promoters come and go throughout the years.
Bro,
How many promoters would you say you've seen come and go, like, that did at least one good show, big show?
I've seen over, bro, oh my God. Just here Modesto alone, bro. Promotion companies to promoters. Fuck, I say at least about 100 or 200, bro.
Damn.
Especially when all those affliction, like, you remember the affliction shirts?
Yeah.
The little
back when UFC was just popping.
Yeah, exactly
yes,
those days, bro.
yeah.
Everybody was getting cock diesel swole, wearing chokers, wearing these tight shirts.
With the tight arms.
With the tight arms, right? Spray tan looking like Guidos, right? I mean, no disrespect, but that's what y'all call yourself, and that's what we're gonna call you. But they were doing this, and they figured like since they got 20 friends, all these little clubs were small. So if you bring 20 people into it, I bring 20 people, we got 50 people. When people walk by, it looks like it's popping. Okay? Yeah. Now, when the money don't add up because the DJs, back in the day, DJs wasn't getting paid nothing because Mac blew up. The little Apple laptops and Serato.
Yeah.
So what killed the game with all these promoters, and why I seen so many of them, was because promoters turned into DJs. The DJs turned into thinking that they're bigger than the club.
Right.
So now, if you think you bringing 50 people when the club's been here before you, let's see you go somewhere else and do it.
At another club.
At another club. But where are those clubs at today? And where are those promoters at today?
Neither of them are around here.
Neither of them were around. So you take a reject from here and you put a reject over there, you get a whole reject. Now where the rejects at? Sitting at home with their thumbs up their ass looking like, damn, man, I remember when.
They over there trying to cat daddy. A lot of them won't get that reject reference right there.
Yeah, they won't. They won't.
All right. So are you familiar with Dana White?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you know who he is, right?
Yeah, I know who he is.
So you know when one of his fighters does something wrong, they got to go to him about it because he's pretty much the judge and executioner as far as their contracts go.
Yeah.
And he's real big on domestic violence.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about what happened with him for New Year's?
Yeah.
Now, this is my question. Obviously, he got caught on video. His wife smacked him, and then he got caught smacking her back. What is your stance on if women hit men first? Do you think a man should be allowed to hit her back, or should be ridiculed for that?
You really want my answer?
Yes, I do.
You hit me, I'm hitting you the fuck back.
So
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So
I was told you keep your hands to yourself unless you want that consequence that's gonna come back with it.
Yeah, a lot of people see it that way.
Now here's the difference. He wasn't walking in the house, bitch, where my food at?
Right.
See, that's a big difference.
Right.
See, when we say domestic violence, people go to looking at it, oh, the husband's beating the wife.
Right.
I don't condone that.
Right.
He ain't beat his wife. She hit him. Alcohol's flying. He knocked her back like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? It's instinct.
Yeah.
I saw the clip. Everybody saw the clip.
Yeah.
Bitch, get the fuck with your fuck.
Yeah.
It's instinct.
So you don't look at him any kind of way for that?
No.
Right.
Because that could have been me. My wife could have been pissed. I could have said something to her. She could have said something to me. You know, like, I mean, you got to understand, bro. Like, I get we live in a day and age where people feel like a man shouldn't hit a woman.
Right.
Okay, you're right.
That's good on the surface, but when you dig deeper, sometimes I'm not saying it's justifiable, but I'm saying I understand.
Yeah, yeah. It's supposed to go both ways, right?
Yes.
A woman shouldn't hit a man shouldn't hit a woman, right?
Right.
Now, should a man walk around in tights?
I don't think so.
Why?
Because that's for a woman.
How's it for a woman?
Because women are supposed to wear tights.
Who says?
Society.
So a man shouldn't hit a woman, but a woman should hit a man.
No, I don't believe that either.
See? So
society says that too.
Society does, right? Now, what if the woman was Layla Ali, Holly Holmes, Nisha Tate?
Well,
since we're talking UFC.
Okay. Now, if a woman, doesn't matter what her name is, if she knows how to handle herself, she ain't just going to whoop my ass.
Exactly.
That's not okay.
Yeah.
I'm not about to be a victim.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So just like a man can get it, if a woman knows how to defend herself, she can get it the same way.
By no means are we advocating for domestic violence.
No.
See, we're not saying that I'm walking in my house from work. Bitch, cook me and my boys some food. I'm not choking her. No.
That's domestic violence.
That's domestic violence.
Yes.
We're talking isolated incidents where two individuals that are married, that one had a little bit too much to drink, and she slaps her husband, and the husband turns back and slap her.
Right.
That's just reflexes.
Now, here's the thing. Some would say she asked for it, right? But the ones that do domestic violence would say she asked for it when the dinner wasn't ready. So I understand it's such a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope.
It definitely is. I just wanted to get your take on it. I agree with you. I think that nobody should be putting their hands on anybody. But if somebody does, you should have the right to defend yourself. And if that includes a slap back, so be it.
And he's rich. So, that's why I said, yeah. But me personally, if my wife slapped me and I hit her back, we both know my black ass going to be on Crow's Landing in the safety center some fucking well.
Right.
We're going to face the domestic violence charge.
Right.
So, rich people get rich people answers. And but
they get rich people privileges.
Yeah. And he is rich and he has a privilege.
Got it. All right. So what is your stance on people that aren't black using the N-word?
Okay. Now, I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure you have said nigga many times.
No, I don't use the word.
Okay. Now, watch this. And I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. But you know a whole bunch of Mexicans that do.
Yeah.
Okay?
I do.
Now watch this. Are they saying the N-word or are they saying what's up, my nigga?
They're saying it that way.
Okay. Now, how long has these guys been saying this shit? They've been saying it forever.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
Case in point, 50 Cent says it. Is he black?
Yeah.
Or is he Haitian?
I think Haitian falls under the category of black when it goes to the word. To the word.
No.
To the word.
No, because you're not black. Fat Joe been saying it. He's not black.
No, he's not black, and that doesn't fall under it either.
Okay? But Cardi B says it, and she's not black.
But in New York, the Puerto Ricans are given the pass because they're looked at as being treated the same as blacks. I'm not saying that it's anything similar. I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
okay. I'm just saying in New York, Puerto Ricans are looked at as black people by black people,
Yeah.
not by white people, but by black people. They see them the similarities, right?
Because that's the, on different islands. Have you been to New York?
Yes.
So everything is on islands,
Right.
right? So you have your white people,
Manhattan.
Manhattan,
Yeah.
everybody is separated, right?
Right.
So if you didn't look like a certain look, then you would be considered black,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So it's just like in New
Especially
Orleans,
he's from BX, so there's nothing but color over there. Yeah.
So everybody looks the same. But since we're in California, you have to understand that, like, we all know some Mexicans or some white people, if you grow up in a hood environment, they're not racist. Just because they say, they're only saying what they're saying because we call them. I'd be like, "What's up, my nigga?" I'm pretty sure you got called "What's up, my nigga" a million times on Throwing the Show, and you probably like, "What the fuck?"
No, yeah. The only time I say something is when they're not black.
Yeah. Now, if I tell a nigga like, "Yo, bro, don't call me that, bro. You're not black."
Right.
He be like, "Bro, I ain't say the ER."
Right.
Then I question myself, like, you know what?
Are you
You're
tripping?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't.
Right.
You just a part of the culture.
So you go by intent then?
I go by intent.
Yeah. So if it's just a conversation, regular talk, and there's no hatred behind it, you're fine with it?
Yeah, because you're not offending me. Okay. You're really not offending me. Now, if you was like, "Man, fuck all them bitch ass niggas over there," now you're saying fuck me.
Yeah, there's intent of negativity.
There's intent. Yeah. Negative intent. Yeah. But you're still not saying nigger. You're saying nigga. Right. You're saying the A. You feel me? So I can still take that as like, man, whatever. Yeah. Now, if you call me a boy, I will feel more disrespected more off the word boy than anything. Versus N-word.
I've lived all over the world. I traveled all over the world. So I have a different point of view because I've seen it a couple of. How is it in Louisiana though? Are other people other than black people using it as freely as they are here in California? Because everywhere I've been, I've only seen it here in California like that. People in Texas don't use that word like that.
Well, because it's like one of the things too you got to remember, right? Like in Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas,
white people use that word?
No.
Okay.
No. They probably use it
when you're not around.
Yeah. Okay. But obviously, who's your biggest consumer in music? White.
Right.
Okay. Go back and look at Woodstock 99. DMX had over 300,000 white people saying nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I also think it's different when they're singing a rap lyric.
Exactly.
Because that doesn't offend me as much as it does when you're just using it in conversation.
See, and when you use it in conversation, it don't offend me because you're not saying the ER.
Right. You're seeing the conversation just like music.
Man, yeah, what's up, my nigga? What's good? Yeah, like we all know Eminem said nigga.
You think so?
If you seen the niggas he hang around, you honestly think he didn't drop the N-word? That he need a Grammy. He needs a Grammy for being around all niggas and being able to he need an Oscar.
For the acting.
For the acting. Because anybody who watched this video, they know Eminem don't drop the N-word. They know he has.
Yeah.
We all know he has.
That's why it was such a big deal when Benzino put the audio out of him saying that. Yeah, you're right.
But Eminem took Source down. But see,
that shit was personal though.
Yeah, it was personal. But like I say, I don't feel offended when somebody other than black say nigga. It's just more like you're not saying the ER.
Right. The intent.
I
respect that. I'll tell Mexicans sometimes when they're using it. But I come at them about it different. Yeah. I come at it of a sense of Mexican pride. Like bro, you can't say a Mexican word that you know what I mean? Like you can't use some of our shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not that there's anything wrong with black culture. I'm just wondering why they're not proud of their culture. A little bit more. You know what I mean? Like if you like music, you like music. You like this, you like that. But with the flavor, you know what I mean? That's like you don't like tacos, bro. You don't like burritos?
I know some niggas who don't like potato salad. like for real.
That's crazy
You
to
know,
me.
I mean, like it's crazy. Like all the people you have interviewed, I
Yeah.
guarantee you, bro. Like they have like Mexican white friends around them that have said the N word. You
Oh
know
yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
But it's not. We look at it, and I think I could speak for a lot of people you have interviewed
Right.
because a lot of us are black. You know
Right.
that it's not. We don't look at it as it's the intent. You know, and we don't look at them disrespecting us. We look at them as being one of us.
Right.
Now, if you're around your people, it's sort of like the WB word with Mexicans, right?
What, the WB word?
Yeah, the WB. You can only say that to each other.
I don't know
I
what the
can.
WB
Well,
word.
I don't want to say it because you know.
What?
Well, you just.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
exactly,
okay.
exactly.
You're talking about wetback.
Well, see, there you go.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't say
Right,
that.
right.
If I be like,
just
man, there's a whole bunch of
just for the
WBs over
viewers
there.
would know what
Yeah,
word. Yeah, yeah.
like it'd be like, what the hell?
No, I get
Every
what you're
Mexican
saying,
gonna
yeah.
want to
Because
kill
there's
me.
because that's not. There's no possible way to use that in a positive way.
See, I don't know because
No,
I
but that's
don't.
why I'm telling you. That's why it's just looked at like that, because
Yeah.
you can't say that in a way that's endearing,
Uh-huh.
positive, embracing. Anything, any way you use that is just bad.
But I have seen.
It's like calling somebody a piece of shit in a positive way.
I've been that whole, right?
No. I'm just saying, like, if I'm gonna call you a piece of shit,
Yeah.
I mean that in a bad way. No matter how I try and dress that up, I'm
Uh-huh.
still calling you a piece of shit.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So if you use that WB word, I know that you don't mean anything positive by that. That's why it's always offensive.
But see, I've seen dudes. I have Mexican friends, and they throw that shit. They be like, "Oh, where your fucking pizza tia at? You fucking, you know." But they don't get mad at each other. I be like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
I think that you could chalk that up as to when girls call each other bitch.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So now
they've already accepted that it's disrespectful, but the reason they accept it is because they're gonna be disrespectful in return.
Okay.
But if I see somebody at the store and they say that to me, there's no way you can convince me that he doesn't mean it in a negative way.
Okay, so like no Hispanic guys gonna ever get up on stage and be like, "What's up, my niggas?" Like we'll say, "What's up, my niggas?" Ain't no Mexican gonna get up on stage and say, "What's up, my WBs?" Because that's a term of disrespect.
No, because we didn't give that to ourselves.
Oh shit!
That wasn't something that we created. That was something that was put on us as negativity, so it'll always be negativity.
Damn.
So, like for instance, your word, the N word, you guys turned that into positivity. That's why you guys accept it from each other now.
Exactly. Yeah.
If it was the ER and that's all that ever existed, you guys wouldn't be okay with anybody saying that.
Yeah.
No matter what neighborhood that person grew up in.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
I mean, that's just my opinion, right?
You're right.
It's just the opinion of a Mexican dude. I don't know.
Hey, I love it, bro. This became an interview about me. Now it's see what I'm saying? This
we're
is
learning
good.
here.
We're learning, bro.
Yeah.
We're learning, bro.
All right. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Big D, I appreciate you coming through. Give any last words for your people before I sign us out.
Man, I gotta say this, man. There's only one thing I say, man. If you watching this and you hating, remember, I don't pay a mortgage. You do.
There we go. It's Mars Radio, Big D, and we out.